Hi guys, I just want to put a quick one out there. This one is a very quick video because the watch time that I'm looking out for is 28 minutes away at 8:30 and at 8:45 as well, 8:45. And that's taken from this scene again. It's in reference to football again. So I know we looked out on February the 3rd at the Super Bowl and at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in New Orleans. We also looked at the O2 Stadium in London and the London Olympic or Queen Elizabeth Stadium in London as well. I'm still looking at this football event because it's it's become clear to me that it's one of the events that they have planned according to this video, where we have volcanic eruptions and blackouts and tsunamis and submarines coming up with missiles and all sorts of other things we've referenced in this video. I think the football reference was a correct reference, and it may have been intended for the Super Bowl, and it could be that it was averted. Put that to the side. It could be that the Super Bowl was a deception, but there is still something scheduled for a football match. So I just want to quickly explain what match and stadium I'm looking at now. So as we know, in the middle of this apple, we have number 8, and I reference 8 as half time in association with the football, with the Super Bowl. There is a football match starting today at 8 o'clock, and um, 90 minutes, 45 minutes, half time will be 8:45. So that could be 8, and then the 4 and the 5 that we have down here, 8:45. The apple acting as the ball coming to Obama's foot. Football reference, the UK pound coin down here in association with the UK. So a football event in the UK, something happening there. Now, obviously, the match we looked at on the 3rd of February, nothing happened there. As I said, there is one today. It's between the Wolverhampton Wolves and Newcastle United. Now, of interest to me, straight away, as soon as this logo came up, I thought nuclear sign. That's pretty much what I could see straight away. It was a nuclear sign, yellow, black, that whole jagged kind of thing in the middle. Obviously, it's a representation of a wolf. There's plenty of wolf references in the mainstream media of late, especially in connection with Game of Thrones, which has been referenced all over the place. And then there's Newcastle, which is a team that sports black and white as its colours for their football outfits. And although I can't see a wolf here, we have interpreted the lotus flower to be an explosion of some kind, which could be nuclear. And we obviously have the reference to the black and white tiles on the floor. Obviously, I know that is a reference to Freemason. I know that's a reference to chessboard as well. I know that C7 is a move you can make in chess, but you don't just make a move of C7. Most people say knight to C7, but really any piece can be moved to C7. So I don't really look at it too much. I don't put too much emphasis on the chessboard, although I know that chess is a strategic game, and that's the kind of thing that they're trying to convey here in this video: strategy and secret messages. But for now, I'm just looking at it pretty. It's not plain, but just pretty plainly in this interpretation. A football match I'm looking out for. We've got black and white reference that could connect to Newcastle. We have the lotus flower blooming, which could represent an explosion at half time. Again, the explosion could represent a nuclear explosion of some kind, which the Wolverhampton logo could, signify, certainly to me anyway. And obviously the apple being the ball, the foot, everything's there. Half time I say because the apple splits in half. We have the 8 in the middle. Actually, I say half time, but 8 o'clock, 8:30 or 8:45. That's either a direct reference to the 8, which is down the half line mark, or reference to 8:30, where we have 2 and 3 and then 0. So 8:30, 8:30, or 8:45 with the 4 and the 5 on the floor down here. Obviously, the 3 could be a reference to the 3rd of February in terms of the Super Bowl. 8 days later is today, the 11th of February, and that could be, when the actual event takes place. I hope it doesn't. As I said, there's not much time to wait to see if anything like that does happen today. Just within the next 40 minutes or so. So you guys keep your eyes open. After that, if nothing happens today, then we are into the last 7 days of the watch, from the 12th of February to the 18th of February. Is that even 7 days? Not really, 6. If you include the 12th, it's 7. So yeah, we will keep watch and we'll see what happens. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.